Welcome to our journey through the American Revolution, a pivotal moment in history that shaped a nation. In this 10-part series, we'll explore the lives and legacies of 10 extraordinary individuals who played crucial roles in America's fight for independence. From military leaders and political visionaries to unsung heroes and advocates for equality, each episode will unveil the stories of these remarkable figures. Their contributions went beyond the battlefield and the drafting rooms. They laid the foundational principles of liberty, democracy, and national identity. Join us as we delve into the narratives of these revolutionary icons, understanding their challenges, triumphs, and enduring impact on the United States and the world. In the tempest of revolution, George Washington emerged as a beacon of leadership. A Virginia planter with a distinguished background in the British military, Washington was initially reluctant to sever ties with Britain. However, as tensions escalated, his commitment to American liberties grew stronger. In 1775, he was appointed Commander-in-Chief of the Continental Army, a ragtag force facing the formidable British. Washington's leadership was marked by resilience and strategic acumen, especially during challenging times like the harsh winter at Valley Forge. His perseverance culminated in the decisive victory at Yorktown in 1781. Post-war, Washington's integrity shone again when he resigned his commission, affirming his dedication to American republicanism and setting a precedent for future leadership. Thomas Jefferson, a visionary Virginian, etched his name in history as the principal author of the Declaration of Independence. A Renaissance man, Jefferson was not just a politician, but an architect, philosopher, and scientist. He ardently believed in the principles of liberty and equality, although his own slave ownership starkly contradicted these ideals. In 1776, his eloquent words in the Declaration crystallized the American desire for freedom and self-governance, inspiring revolutionaries and future generations. His advocacy for a government based on the consent of the governed was revolutionary. Jefferson's diplomatic skills also shone during his tenure in Paris, where he furthered American interests. His legacy, complex yet pivotal, laid the foundational ideals of the United States. Benjamin Franklin, often regarded as the wisest American of his age, was a pivotal figure in the American Revolution. With a career spanning science, literature, and politics, Franklin's intellect and diplomacy were invaluable. His contributions ranged from helping draft the Declaration of Independence to securing the crucial French alliance in 1778, which was a turning point in the war. Franklin's charm and wit made him a beloved figure in both American and European circles. His practical inventions and scientific curiosities reflected his inquisitive spirit. Despite his later years, Franklin's energy and commitment to the cause of liberty remained undiminished. His legacy as a founding father and a symbol of American ingenuity endures to this day. John Adams, a Massachusetts lawyer, stood as a stalwart advocate for American independence. His eloquence and firm principles played a critical role in swaying the Continental Congress towards declaring independence. Adams, a key figure in drafting the Declaration of Independence, was known for his unwavering dedication to the rule of law and representative government. His diplomatic missions to Europe, particularly during the war, were instrumental in gaining international support for the American cause. Post-revolution, as the second president of the United States, Adams navigated the young nation through its early, tumultuous years. Adams' legacy is that of a passionate patriot, a principled statesman, and a foundational architect of American democracy. Alexander Hamilton rose from humble beginnings in the Caribbean to become a pivotal figure in shaping the United States. As an aide-de-camp to George Washington during the Revolutionary War, his brilliance was quickly recognized. Post-war, Hamilton's most significant contribution was as the first Secretary of the Treasury, where he laid the financial groundwork for the new nation. He championed a strong central government and a robust financial system, including the creation of the Bank of the United States. His foresight in economic policy established a framework that bolstered American prosperity. Though his life was cut short in a tragic duel, Hamilton's visionary policies and passionate advocacy left an indelible mark on America's economic foundation. Paul Rivier, a Boston silversmith, etched his name in history with his legendary midnight ride. On the night of April 18, 1775, Rivier embarked on a perilous journey to warn colonial militias of the approaching British forces. His ride symbolized the burgeoning spirit of American independence and unity against British rule. Beyond this iconic event, Rivier was an active participant in the revolutionary movement, involving himself in the Sons of Liberty and using his craftsmanship to support the war effort. His engraving of the Boston Massacre was influential in rallying public opinion against British policies. Rivier's legacy transcends his famous ride. He embodies the spirit of American resilience and the fight for liberty. Betsy Ross, a seamstress from Philadelphia, is often celebrated for crafting the first American flag, a symbol of unity and independence. Though the exact details of her involvement are debated among historians, her story has become an integral part of American folklore. Ross, a widow who lost 2 husbands to the Revolution, embodied the resilience and resourcefulness of American women during this turbulent era. Her work, which included making tents, blankets, and uniforms for the Continental Army, was vital to the war effort. Ross's legacy transcends the flag. She represents the often overlooked contributions of women in the founding and shaping of the United States. The Marquis de Lafayette, a young French aristocrat, became an unlikely but pivotal hero in the American Revolution. Driven by a passion for liberty and adventure, Lafayette volunteered for the Continental Army, bringing much-needed enthusiasm and military expertise. His close relationship with George Washington and his charismatic leadership quickly earned him a major general's commission. Lafayette's most significant contribution was securing vital French military support, which proved decisive in the American victory. At the Battle of Yorktown, his strategic acumen was instrumental. Lafayette's involvement symbolized the international dimension of the American struggle for independence. He remains a cherished figure, embodying the enduring bonds between France and the United States. Patrick Henry, a fiery orator from Virginia, ignited the flames of revolution with his impassioned words. Best known for his declaration, "Give me liberty or give me death," Henry's eloquence and persuasive speeches were instrumental in rallying American colonists to the cause of independence. His vocal opposition to British rule, especially against the Stamp Act, marked him as a powerful advocate for colonial rights. Henry's oratory skills shone in the Virginia Convention, where he swayed opinions towards mobilizing against British forces. Beyond his speeches, Henry also served as the first post-colonial governor of Virginia, contributing to the formation of a new nation. His legacy endures as a symbol of American resolve and the fight for freedom. Abigail Adams, wife of John Adams, was a formidable figure in her own right, providing critical support and counsel during the American Revolution. Through her extensive letters to her husband, she offered insights on political matters, emphasizing the need for women's rights and moral guidance in the new nation. Her famous plea, "Remember the ladies," highlighted her advocacy for gender equality, a revolutionary idea at the time. Abigail's role went beyond being a supportive spouse. She managed family affairs and the farm during her husband's absences, demonstrating resilience and adeptness. Her correspondence provides a valuable perspective on the era, making her an essential voice in the narrative of American independence. As our journey through the American Revolution comes to a close, we reflect on the extraordinary lives of the 10 figures we've explored. Their stories are a testament to the complexity, courage, and spirit that forged the United States. George Washington's leadership, Thomas Jefferson's eloquence, Benjamin Franklin's diplomacy, John Adams' principles, Alexander Hamilton's financial genius, Paul Revere's daring, Betsy Ross' resilience, Marquis de Lafayette's solidarity, Patrick Henry's oratory, and Abigail Adams' advocacy for women's rights. Each played a unique role in shaping a new nation. Their legacies remind us of the multifaceted nature of history and the enduring power of the ideals they fought for. Thank you for joining us in revisiting these pivotal moments and characters that continue to inspire and inform our present.